Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here on this Sunday with some ODI World Cup match 12 review between Pakistan and India down there in the beautiful Narendra Modi Stadium. Of course, it was packed, it was full of blue, mostly just blue amongst the stadium, but I don't think we were expecting anything different. And India, they do come away with a thumping victory over the rivals Pakistan. They absolutely demolished them, and what was shaping up to be maybe a big score early for Pakistan, they completely crumble under the pressure, and India are now 8-0, I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong there, against Pakistan in World Cup games, which is genuinely that is an insane statistic for both teams there. Like, gee whiz, there's a bit going on there. But hey, we are going to jump straight into this one. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below all of your thoughts on this one. Hey, what a match if you're an Indian fan. If you're a Pakistan fan, I would not recommend listening to this one, because Indian domination really from the second or third wicket. As soon as Babar Azam went out for Pakistan, the game was in fact done. So let's get straight into this one. Player of the match is the man Jasprit Bumrah, just a bowling fucking masterclass. Excuse my language as always, but man, this guy, like, to have him back in this team, to have this lead strike bowler, we've been saying it ever since he returned in the Asia Cup, but God, he just changes the entire dynamic of this team. He is the best bowler in the world when it comes to white ball cricket, comfortably, in my opinion. Like, Siraj I think he's still ranked number one, but Jasprit Bumrah, man, this guy, like, he doesn't leak runs. He is always so tight with his line and length. It is quick, it's zipping around. He takes poles, and not only does he take poles, he takes the poles out of the fucking ground. He bowls people. So, you know, that's the favourite dismissal of any bowler. But this guy, like, seriously, we knew that India were a massive chance, even if he, wasn't playing. But the fact he's back in this team and him and Siraj have that combo, they don't have to rely on a guy like Mohammad Shami, sorry, I couldn't think of his name, or Lord Takua to have to bowl a full 10 overs. Because they've got a guy like Bumrah who just plays. So, yeah, very fucking helpful. All right, into the scorecard. Yeah, Pakistan, they get sent into bat first. I mean, we do know that this pitch is usually pretty good for batting. We've seen it in the IPL. We've seen Shubman Gill literally dominate at this exact ground. It's always quite friendly for batting conditions, but if you look at the scorecard for Pakistan, you would think they had a really rough time out there. They started well. Abdul Shafiq and Imam, so they get a little, I think it was like none for 40 early. They lose the early one of Shafiq. Siraj with just a gem there early to Abdullah. And of course, he's kind of playing with some freedom at the top of the order, but he's gone for 20 off 24. Imam ul Haq, he played a few nice drives, but then again, he's gone for 36 off 38. Hardik gets him. Again, Hardik, having this guy as well, Hardik Pandya, who can chop in. How many did he bowl? He bowled, see, when you have a guy like Pandya who can bowl 6 overs and be that healthy all-rounder, not just batting, he just adds such a different dynamic to this team. He really does. And allowing, different change of bowler. He was great. And then you've got Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. Those are the two big guys you have to get early for Pakistan. They start to build. I think they got to I think it might have been a 50-run partnership, but as soon as they've put together any sort of platform, Babar goes. And I tell you what, that delivery from Mohammad Siraj, it just skidded on and it just took out that pole, and the crowd fucking erupted. I have not heard the crowd, we've heard the crowd loud, but that was like dead set different levels of just loud noise in there. Babar went for 50, played a really nice 50. They needed the captain to lead from the front and go on and make a big 100 here. I know it's easier said than done, but when you've got world-class bowling coming at you, your team's under the heat. He goes. Mohammad Rizwan put together a pretty nice 49, but again, Jasprit Bumrah with another fucking beauty. Like, not unplayable, but gee whiz, you're not going to find many who are putting that away, or at least making contact to that. The way it just came back in, and he's gone. So he's gone. There's another one, and then it was, look, this middle period, they started well. and then it just fell away really, really, really quickly due to some quality bowling. Bumrah's put on the heat, Siraj is putting on the heat, Pandya's putting on the heat, Rohit's good captaincy, he's brung on Kuldeep quite early, you've got Jadu amongst it. It's just such a tough bowling lineup to crack, and when you're under the pressure, which bowler do you target? Like, there's not a bowler who's like a part-timer who you target. Maybe you try and go after Lord Zakua, but he only bowls 2 overs. So who do you target from this bowling lineup when they are all so damn quality? Siraj went for a few runs early, but then came back with a big wicket of Shafiq, Babar, and then he was one of the better bowlers of the day. And yeah, man, Pakistan, they just crumbled under pressure, didn't they? Saud Shakil, Kuldeep Yadav gets him. Kuldeep Yadav takes Iftikhar Ahmed around the legs there, bowls him. I think it was a chop on, but still, it doesn't matter. Beautiful stuff. And then Jasprit Bumrah, another peach to Shadab Khan. He's gone. It was like, let's have a look at the fall of wickets, because it all happened really quickly, didn't it? It happened quick. So 12 overs in, a good partnership there between Babar and Rizwan. They put on, 70 odd, whatever. And then 1 for 62 off 4, 1 for 66 off 5, 1 for 68 off 6. 1 for 71 off 7, 1 for 87 off 8, 1 for 87 off 9, and you're all done. So, you just can't fall over like that against India on their home deck. Nawaz, he's gone for 4. What is Bro in the team for? I don't really know. Hassan Ali, 12. Shaheen Afridi, 2. And Rauf gone for 2 as well. So 191 is not going to get the job done. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to imitate Australia, but it's not going to get the job done, boys. I can tell you that firsthand. So, 42 overs. They actually batted for quite a while, but not many runs to actually show for it. Just the match was set up by the Indian bowlers. It was won here by this man. I mean, not just by this man, but this team of guys. Jasprit Bumrah, there's not much more we can really say about him. 2 for 19 off 7. He's a bowler that every country wishes they had one of. Just keeps it so tight, economical, takes poles, fast, quick, beautiful, handsome. I'm going a little bit off track, but you get me. Mohammad Siraj, again, a little bit expensive early, but then came back with 2 huge poles to set India up. 2 for 50 off 8. Pandya, he's looking good with the rock in hand. 2 for 34 off 6. Kuldeep Yadav, I mean, if this is not just the man, the myth, the legend who, I mean, he's been playing some incredible cricket the last 12 months, but he keeps his best against Pakistan, doesn't he? I don't know if Pakistan just can't play him. I actually read a statistic on Twitter this morning. Shout out to you. You did tweet it at me, and I read that the man Kuldeep has like a ridiculous economy against Pakistan batters in ODIs, and he continues it here. 2 for 35 off 10. He was superb. Jadu, 2 for 38 off 9.5. Again, more beautiful stuff. And then Lord Zakua, none off 12 for 2. So, yeah, the game was over. I mean, of course, anything can happen. This is cricket. But, fuck, you were going to have to start well if you're Pakistan. And Afridi, He got chopped around early. The first over was okay, but really after that, Hitman just said, all right, we've had enough of this crap. Shupman's hit a few nice drives in there, and yeah, they did start well. I mean, look, they take the early pole of Shupman Gill. He played a nice shot and then just tried to really, I think it was like a cut. He tried to play it. It was a weird shot, but he goes for 16 in his return from illness. So it's just good to see the man out there get some match fitness. But Hitman, he's having a huge World Cup, and he was good in the Asia Cup, but he is taking it to another damn level here, and he's leading this country to a World Cup finals berth and possibly a World Cup final win. Hitman is doing what I think every Indian fan has kind of been just hoping for and praying for since he was made captain. A lot of people maybe didn't agree with it at the time, but this is where it's led to. Being, what are they, 3-0 now at the World Cup? So they are the best team in it, in my opinion, currently, and the skipper's leading from the front. Some of the shots he played last night off Afridi, there was one shot that he played to Haris Rauf, which was literally the same shot that Virat Kohli played to Rauf at the MCG last year. It was genuinely filthy, and it made me feel good inside. So Hitman, you keep doing this stuff, you keep playing so elegant, you keep just pulling shit for 4 and 6 and just picking up the length and sending it over the bowler's head. It's beautiful to watch. It really is. Oh, man. Shutman Gill. No, we spoke about you. Sorry, mate. Virat Kohli, 16 off 18, 3 fours. I mean, he did play this sexy-ass cover drive against Afridi. 2 full. Just put the bat out to it, and it just glances across the grass, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Made the crowd feel good. It made me feel good. But then chops out a really easy catch to Nawaz. Credit to Hassan Ali. He's been okay in this World Cup so far. Hitman goes. I mean, we'll speak about that. So he went. Would have loved to see him get 100, but another kind of cheapish wicket. Just mistimed it. Bit of a slower, bit of change at length there. And I think it was. Maybe. Am I remembering this wicket correctly? Because it was about 2 a.m. and I'm trying to remember. Let's have a look. Takes pace off the ball. Okay, thank you. It's good to see I'm not going crazy this morning. So, Shreyas Iyer not out for 53. Good touch to return to. I mean, he's been a little bit uncertain with his form, his injuries and that, but 53, played a few nice pulls for 4. That's what you want to see. Stays out there, finishes it off. And then KL Rahul as well stays out there. 19 off 29, 2 fours. They still had Hardik Pandya, Jadu, Shardul, Takua to bat. So yeah, if I was an Indian fan, like if this was the only team that I supported, I would be, of course, nervous because anything can happen. It's a World Cup, but they are in the box seat. Like they really should go on and win the World Cup from here. I'm not even joking. They look so dominant. No team can make more than 200 runs against them. Their bowling is outstanding. Their batting's been outstanding. Their fielding has been genuinely tremendous. So I've got nothing but the utmost praise for this team coming into a World Cup that was a danger World Cup. It could have been too much pressure, but they're living up to it. They really are. Shaheen Afridi. Well, I mean, look, he didn't start well, got put away, but the game was done. 2 for 36 off 6. Hassan Ali, 1 for 34 off 6. Nawaz. None for 47 off 8. Ralphie Boy, none for 43 off 6. And Shardab, none for 31 off 4. Shardab Khan, man. He's getting into really overrated territory for me, Shardab. Like, I was always quite a fan of his work and his batting, his bowling, his overall fielding, just an overall complete player, but he's kind of like a Walmart Jadeja right now. Like, he's an okay fielder, he's an okay down the order batsman, and he's not bowling that well. So if Pakistan, obviously they're in a good seat right now in the World Cup, but if they're going to go all the way to the final, they're going to need Shardab to lift his game there. But hey, that will officially cap us off for this game review. Let's jump to the table. India sitting pretty up top with the Kiwis. Where's Australia? Hold on a minute. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Australia. Great stuff there. All right, South Africa's in 3rd. They're the 3rd best team in my eyes. Pakistan 4th. England in 5th. That'll make a man happy, make anyone happy actually, but England, I still think they will come back and play finals. Bangladesh, they've got one more win than Australia, so they're better than us. Sri Lanka, Netherlands, Australia, and Afghanistan. Bunch of Minar bashers at the bottom, aren't we? We're just a bunch of little Minar nations, and looking at us, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Of course, we do know, so let's hold on. Before I finish this one, let's jump over to the remaining schedule. England will play Afghanistan tonight. Doesn't fill me with a lot of happiness to go on and watch that. Honestly, I hope Rashid Khan takes 10 for. And that's probably about it for me, I would have thought. So hopefully Afghanistan can win that. But the one that I am paying my attention to tomorrow will be, of course, Aussie v Sri Lanka. Whoever loses is officially out of the tournament. Whoever wins still remains a chance to go on and make the Super Fours. So everything to play for tomorrow. Fingers crossed it's Australia. If it's not, I don't know, just don't contact me for much longer. But hey, we are going to finish up with this one. India, way too strong for Pakistan.